Hey everyone, it's Julie here with TipRanks. Today, we're taking a look at 3 top analyst Canadian mining stocks. So let's get into it. Alright guys, welcome back. Thank you all so much for being here. Today, we are taking a look at 3 Canadian mining stocks that have a recent buy rating from a top 1% analyst. And it's not just that, they also come in with a unanimous strong buy consensus overall. So today, we're going to take a look at these companies, what it is that they do, and what those analysts are predicting for the stock's future. I came across today's stocks by checking out the top analyst page, narrowing in on Michael Sapirko of RBC Capital. Underneath the top Wall Street analyst page, Michael is right near the top of the list. He currently ranks number 4 out of over 10,000 Wall Street analysts and has a success rate of 74% and an average return of 49%. You can check out his full profile on the TipRanks website or right on the TipRanks mobile app, which you can download using the links in the description below. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and that you're subscribed to the channel. Now let's dive right into our 3 Canadian mining stocks. First up is a company called Skeena Resources. They trade under the ticker SKE, currently priced at $32 Canadian, or are available on US markets under the same ticker and at $23 per share. The stock has climbed 139% in the past year and is up 25% in the last 3 months. Skeena Resources is a Canadian-based mining exploration and development company focused on precious metals, primarily gold and silver with a little bit of copper. Headquartered in Vancouver, BC, the company is in the developmental stage and emphasizes sustainable mining practices, including partnerships with Indigenous nations in the region. Their primary focus is advancing the Eskay Creek Gold-Silver Project, a past-producing volcanogenic massive sulfide deposit located in the Golden Triangle of Northwest BC. This is one of the world's highest grade and lowest cost open pit precious metal projects. As mentioned, the company is still in the developmental phase, so is not producing revenue quite yet. Looking at TipRanks AI stock analysis, Skeena Resources stock reflects the high-risk, high-reward nature of exploration companies. Their financial performance is weak due to that lack of revenue and some substantial losses, but there is strong technical momentum and positive corporate development. The company's strategic initiatives in project advancement and financing are promising, so investors should weigh the potential for significant returns against the inherent risks of the sector. Back in October, we did hear from a 5-star analyst at Raymond James who increased their price target. They noted that gold and silver price forecasts have been raised for both the near and long term, reflecting strong year-to-date performance, ongoing economic and political uncertainty, and expectations of higher operating and incentive costs tied to increased reserve and resource pricing. Overall, the stock comes in as a unanimous strong buy with 5 current analyst ratings. The average price target of $33.50 implies an upside potential of just 3.6%, but when we look down below, we can see we have some older ratings that the stock has already surpassed, so now represent a downside, one of them being 21%, but our more recent ratings look a little more bullish. UBS initiated coverage on the stock at the start of December with an upside of 39%. For our second stock, we're taking a look at Orla Mining. They trade under the ticker OLA on the Toronto Stock Exchange at $17 per share Canadian, or on the US side of things, ORLA priced at $12.36 US. The stock has climbed 114% in the past year and has gained 5.5% in the last 3 months. This Canadian mining company focuses on gold production, with silver as a byproduct. They prioritize sustainable mining practices and operate across North and Latin America. Their primary focus is gold mining through open pit and heap leach operations, with exploration for additional deposits of gold, silver, zinc, lead, and copper. They aim to create value by advancing high-quality assets towards production while maintaining a strong balance sheet. They have 3 100% owned assets in Mexico, Ontario, Canada, and Nevada, US. Their latest earnings report came out on November 11th. They did see an earnings beat, but a miss on revenue. However, they did also see record cash flow and gold production. Earnings per share of 30 cents beat expectations by 1 cent per share, while revenue climbed to $270 million. The company also had total quarterly production of nearly 80,000 ounces of gold, helping them report record free cash flow. Along with our top 1% analyst, we also had a 5-star analyst from CIBC weigh in on the stock and increase their price target. They upped their price target in the sector based on their higher gold price forecasts. They now see $4,500 per ounce in 2026 and 2027, and they also upped their silver forecast. They said that given the recent run in gold prices and corresponding stock outperformance year to date, some of these revisions are a catch-up. Orla Mining has 6 current analyst ratings, coming in as a unanimous strong buy. The average price target of $24.50 Canadian implies an upside potential of 43%. Looking at those price targets down below, they range from an upside of 23% all the way up to 64%. If you've made it all the way to our third stock today, then do me a favor and make sure you've hit that thumbs up button. Third on the list, we're looking at GMIN Ventures. In Canada, they trade under the ticker GMIN, priced just above $34 Canadian, while on the US side, they are OTC under the ticker GMINF, priced just shy of $25 per share. Their stock has climbed over 200% in the past year, gaining 42% in the last 3 months. They are also focused on gold production and employ a buy, build, operate model. Emphasizing their in-house expertise through their strategic partner, they've delivered 5 mine builds in the mining-friendly South American jurisdictions. They prioritize sustainability, community engagement, and employee safety, aiming to become a leading intermediate gold producer. On November 12th, they did come out with an earnings beat, but while revenue did see massive year-over-year growth, it did fall slightly short of expectations. Earnings per share came in at 69 cents, which did beat expectations by 25 cents per share, while revenue climbed over 270% year-over-year to $161 million, but did fall $6.8 million short of analyst expectations. Gold production came in at 46,360 ounces, representing a 9% increase over the previous quarter, and they saw record free cash flow at $95.8 million. Once again, we have a lot of 5-star analysts weighing in, including one from Stifel. They recently initiated coverage on the stock with a buy rating, saying, with proven mine building expertise, a track record of accretive financing and mergers and acquisitions, and a portfolio of long-life, low-cost assets, GMIN is poised to capitalize on the value uplift from its self-performed business model. The GMIN stock does come in as a unanimous strong buy with 7 current analyst ratings, with an average price target of $40.50, implying an upside potential of 17%. Looking at those price targets down below, once again, we have nearly all 5-star analysts weighing in on the stock. We have some older price targets with a slight downside of 1%, and a more recent high-end price target does come from Stifel with an upside of 45%. Now, taking a quick look at how our top 1% analyst weighs in on these companies, we can see he's been covering them for quite some time, with 28 to 36 ratings on each. On both GMIN and Orla Mining, he has a 100% success rate, while Skeena comes in at 63%. His upsides range from about 4% all the way to 56%. So that is a quick look at 3 Canadian mining stocks, all with unanimous strong buy ratings that include ratings from some of the very best on Wall Street. Let me know your thoughts on these companies in the comments down below, and if any of them catch your eye or not. I always appreciate hearing from you guys. Keep in mind these videos are never a suggestion to buy or sell any specific stock, so make sure you're always doing your own research and due diligence. Thanks so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. I'll see you back here next time.